swear they gon' see yo. Picture me rolling in a new Billy truck. Money blowing, just trolling. You already know it. I was really focused. Don't want no money, they hit for the. I did 100 shows. I even passed my 100. These want the title, girl. Just play your role.
The money in the bag.
Share your starting five over social media using the hashtag 2KTVEras.
Yeah, get on that. And then get on our social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
Until then, enjoy the game and make that starting five.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the NBA Rising Stars Challenge. Get ready for some thrilling end-to-end action as the best first and second-year players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
And Kevin, you talked about some thrills being in store for us tonight. These young guys are all capable of making a spectacular play at any given time. And I got a feeling we'll see plenty of them here tonight.
Absolutely.
Well, without question. I mean, if this game has taught us anything over the last few years, over the years in general, it's there isn't a highlight reel.
Oh,
man.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
here's Banton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here's Banton, covered by Barnes. Banton's shot is off.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
On the wing, Green hits the three-point bomb. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Banton, the pass to Şengün. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Cunningham with the ball for USA. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Barnes passes to Duren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Now USA with it. It's a 5-point game. Chalk up 2 there. Green's got 5 now.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A completely new group for USA. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Carries it from 3-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Highland. Smith on the wing. Jang defending. Smith the pass to Highland. Outside Williams, just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
USA foul. Bones Highland. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Team World trails by 4. Nembhard the pass to Daniels. To the paint, here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. Highland passes to Smith, out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Right side, Williams shoots over Wagner. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Pass to Nembhard. Wagner with it. Knocks it loose. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Smith on the wing. Highland passes to Smith. Over Jang. Again, USA. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that concludes the first quarter of play. USA leads by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Alperon Şengün, and it's Watford in at the 4-man position.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Banton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Giddey. Over Green. Giddey, no good. USA leading by 6. Barnes kicks to Green. For the finish. Count that one. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Watford passes to Mathurin. Here's Giddey. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for USA. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Cunningham, and he converts the layup. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You think that bump is going to stop him? Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Good ball movement here by Team World. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Banton. To the inside. Watford, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
At the elbow, it's Cunningham. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cunningham's got the lead up to 10 now for USA. Cunningham's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. And Team World calls time here. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
And it's Team World with the ball, trailing by 10. Mathurin passes to Wagner. Here's Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Team World needs to get off a shot. Team World with another miss. USA leading by 10. Green kicks to Cunningham. Over Giddey. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by Green. That's 10 points for Cade Cunningham. On offense, here's Team World. Giddey with the bounce pass. Pass to Wagner. 1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Giddey, no one around him. Team World with another miss.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Cunningham for 3. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Giddey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the pass to Mathurin. No good, unable to end this run. Now USA with it. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Barnes passes to Mobley. 15 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham kicks to Mobley. Banked in off the glass. Mobley's got his first 2 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Gets it off. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for USA. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. The Rising Stars Challenge already proving to be a favorite this weekend. Kenny and Shaq are here. I'm Ernie Johnson. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better showcase for the incredible players that are just getting their NBA careers underway. Just think of all the plays that these young players have in front of them.
The Rising Star game is always a fun chance to look ahead. The guys on the floor tonight might be tomorrow's big names, so it's really a celebration of the future of the league.
Yeah, and it's a chance for these young players to show off some flashy plays and draw some attention. This is an opportunity to prove that you have star potential.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together.
Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
They've got Mobile. Jalen Green is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Scotty Barnes.
Personal foul.
And it's Duren in at the center
foul.
position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. USA shooting their first free throws of this shot. Free throw good, Green.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Both free throws good from Green. Team World trails by 17. Pass to Giddey. Passes it to Banton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
That's
foul.
on Jalen Duren.
First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Delano Banton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for USA. Şengün with the rebound. Team World trails by 15. Here's Banton. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Green. And the basket is good. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but finishes like this from Green, I think, demonstrate how tough he is.
And Team World calls time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for your USA Team veterans.
And it's Team World with the ball. 15-point game. Pass to Mathurin. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Driving to the basket. And that one's good. Daniels.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Daniels. The pass to Ivy. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Ivy's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's Şengün. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
And Duren slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Passes it to Mathurin. Good ball movement here by Team World. Now, here's Şengün. He started close. Savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
Boy, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Daniels. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Mathurin. Back to Daniels. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by Smith.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Highland passes to Smith. Here's Highland. On the wing, Williams. And here's Ivy. Over Daniels. The shot by Ivy, no good. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. USA ahead, up by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the court.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Wagner. Josh Giddey is out there with Chang. And it's Garuba in at the 5 down low. And he knocks down the first one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
And USA making a change here. Duren's checked in. Şengün's checked in for Team World. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Team World trails by 17. Wagner outside. Pass to Chang. Now here's Giddey. Launches a three. It's hauled in by USA. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Şengün finds Wagner. Back to Şengün. There's the pass to Wagner. Off target from three-point range. USA leading by 19. Cunningham's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Cunningham outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Second team foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for USA?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
That's good from Cunningham. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
They get it back. The three from Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight. And Team World calls time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys, if for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
So much great young talent on the floor, but he stole the show with the display he put on. Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by USA. It's Williams, high post. Here's Highland. Another three for USA.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Banton's shot is off. Now USA with it. This run now up to 13-2. Ivey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
And just so physically gifted, Ivory just brushes off contact and knocks it down.
Wagner kicks to Daniels. And there's the drive. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. I think we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Four on the clock. Team World with another miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Passes to Garuba. Wagner on the wing. Team World with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Wagner finds Jang. Here's Nembhard. They need this. Team World with another miss. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Highland misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.